Hello everyone, this is Sumita Gupta. Welcome you all for my experiment 3 of digital VLSI design. Today we will learn how to draw layout of 2-input CMOS NAND gate using Microwind software. Okay, so remember these are the colors for different layers: blue for metal layer, red for polysilicon, black for metal contact, yellow for P diffusion, and green for N diffusion. And we should know when green crosses this red, NMOS transistor forms. So now 2-input CMOS NAND gate. So what is the expression? If you remember, the expression will be Y equals to A into B bar. Y equals to A into B bar. Whenever dot sign is there, then two NMOS transistor will be in series and two PMOS transistor will be in parallel. Now remember, for PMOS, the upper one is source, lower one is drain. For PMOS, upper one is source, lower one is drain, and this is the gate. Okay. So now for NMOS, the upper one is lower than drain, and lower one is source. Drain, source. Like this, you have to mention. Then it will be very easy. Okay. Now, how to draw layout diagram and stick diagram? Just I'm giving a brief overview. Okay. First of all, two lines, one blue line for VDD. This is for VDD, and one blue line for ground. Okay. The first one is stick diagram. Second one is layout diagram. In stick diagram, there is layer information only, but in layout diagram, we have to keep the sizes also. Means strictly we have to follow some lambda rules, design rules, how much width should be for metal, for polysilicon, for diffusion. Okay. But if you will say the color wise, layer wise, the both will be same. So blue color one VDD and the ground. Okay. Now we have to form two NMOS and two PMOS. So this one green crosses red, green crosses red. These two NMOS transistor form. Either you can look at here or here. So red over green, two NMOS transistors. Yellow over red, two PMOS transistors. Now upper one two NMOS transistor, PMOS transistor, lower one two NMOS transistor. Okay. Now in upper one, see, both gates are already connected. Red one is polysilicon, that is for gate. Okay. Now, apart from gate, there are two terminal, drain or source. So, this is PMOS A. This is A transistor, this is B transistor. Upper one is PMOS A. PMOS A source and PMOS B source, both are connected to supply. See, source and source. And both drains are connected. Okay. Both drains are connected here. These two drain connected, and these two drain connected to the drain of ANMOS. ANMOS. Okay. So ANMOS means I can write. Suppose this is ANMOS. Okay. This is A, this is B. So both drain are connected to NMOS A drain. If it is drain, then this will be source. So, and this source is connected to drain of, this is source is connected to drain of PNMOS, and the source of this is connected to ground. Okay, this is your layout diagram. Okay, sorry by mistake. Again listen, this is your PMOS. So source is connected to, this is source. Both source are connected to supply, this source and this source. And the both drains are connected together. So this both drain are here connected together. These two drains are, wait a minute. 1 second. Now see here, I have already written here. See, these two PMOS transistors, these two NMOS transistors. Source of both PMOS transistor connected to supply. Source is connected to supply with this black contact and blue wire. The source of A PMOS, source of B PMOS connected to supply. If it is source, then its other part will be drain. Okay. Remember this thing. This is your, when this is your yellow color crosses this red color, transistor forms. In transistor, there are three terminal: gate, drain, source. Now drain, source, it's your choice. You can write interchangeably also. Okay. So this red one is always gate. So both gates are already connected. Gate of A and gate of B. Now source of A and PMOS is connected to supply. Source of B PMOS connected to supply. Now both drain are connected together. Drain of both transistors connected together. Okay, here connected together. Again, listen. The A PMOS source connected to supply, B PMOS source connected to supply. This is PMOS source connected to supply, source connected to supply. Now, both drain of PMOS is connected to drain of A and MOS drain, A and MOS drain. Now, if it's drain, then other part will be source. So, source of A and MOS connected to drain of B and MOS. So, this source of A and MOS connected to drain of B and MOS. Now, if it is drained, this will source. So, source of B and MOS connected to ground. This source is connected to ground. See here, both source here connected to supply, but here in down only one source connected to. Since upper one is PMOS, so we for indicating the difference between NMOS PMOS, the one annual is connected in the PMOS. Okay. Now we will draw this diagram with the help of microwinch. Okay. Just open microwinch software. For any file, click File, New. Okay. Now, File, New. Okay, it is showing the size of lambda. Okay, see, these dots define that space between two dots, it's 1 lambda. So 1 lambda equals to 0.600 micrometer. Okay, now see, this is the palettes. From the palettes, we'll design our layout. If palettes is not there, see, they have so many options. In this option, the last option is your palettes. Okay, now for the design, metal 2, metal 1, contact, polycycle, everything is mentioned here. Just take metal 1 for VDD. Remember, if you will follow the rules. So this metal should be at least 4 lambda, 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, there will be design rule error. Now one P diffusion for PMOS transistors and diffusion for NMOS transistor. Now polysilicon 2, 1 for A, 1 for B. Okay, and then N-well for PMOS transistor. Okay, I'm just randomly taking for your understanding. Then size wise you have to take care. Okay, these both should be same size. Or I can with this gun I can remove this layer and I can again take polysilicon. So polysilicon is used for gate. Okay. Now for PMOS contact, we'll take P. For PMOS contact means for any contact. For NMOS, we'll take N. I'm just removing it because it's touching here. You can again I can take this green layer. Okay. For NMOS contact, I need N. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, if you remember this diagram, the source of both are connected to VDD. Okay. With this metal wire, source is connected to VDD, source is connected. And this drain is connected to drain of this transistor. And this transistor source is connected to ground. We can increase this layer. Okay. So the circuit diagram is done. Now what next? Supply. Then the option there is upper one. This is VDD. Okay. Next, this is for ground. Then this is clock is for input. One input I am taking as A. See, this is VDD, ground. These are two clocks. Either you can change the clock or you can take same clock with a different name B. And in the last there is an I symbol. So just see VDD, ground. These are clocks, and this in the last there is I symbol. Just click here, and I'm just for your safe comfort. I'm just renaming it Y. Now, since this dots, it indicates the annual. So, sorry, P well. So this NMOS is formed on P well, but this PMOS transistor is formed on annual. So due to both annual P well, there can be floating effects. To avoid that effect, just give VDD to this annual. Okay. Now simulate, run simulation, voltage versus time. See in the down it is showing activate the analog simulator. So it will take some time. So you have to wait for a seconds. Now see here, if you check logically, then it is 0 into 1, 0 bar 1. Only at 1 1 it should be 0. At 1 1 it is 0, otherwise it should be high. So logically it is right, but in shape, it is not giving the correct shape. So what we can check? We can check the design rule error. So just click on analysis design rule checker. Now it is saying design rule errors detected. Now what is that error? To understand that, see for this left right, you can left right it, or what you can just all, click on all. So it will be according to your screen size. Now see, there is a option after 3D. There is DRC. Just click on this. So it will show you what are the errors. See, metal horizontal width is less than 4 lambda. It is only 2 lambda. So what you have to do, it is now it will be 4. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again click on this. This is done. Now it is saying no design rule error. So again click on all. Okay. Now again click on design rule error. Now in the top, the bottom, no design rule error. Okay, now again check the output. Okay, simulate, run simulation, voltage versus time. Again, it will take some time because it is saying activate the analog simulator. So see here, the output is logically again right. For one only, it will transit from high to low. The 0, otherwise it will be 1. But again, this is not a exact shape. So what we will do, let's try again. Now we will try with different method. Okay. Now see, again I have rerun the same circuit. Okay. So now I am getting this waveform for 101, for 011, so 110. So what happened due to some DRC error, we have not we will not get the correct waveform, but you have to do some experiment. Means you have to wait for some time and you have to check the length and width, all the ratios. Okay. See here, if you click this minimum maximum frequency, then in this way you can change the frequency. You can check all these. Okay. Now we will do with some other method. Okay. Again, we are doing the same design, but we will take the ready-made NMOS PMOS. See, in this palette, there is click on this transistor. We want to NMOS and we want to PMOS. Okay. Just remember here the number of pins means number of transistors. It will 1, 2, 3 as per your input. Now with this all command here, all both will be same. Okay. Or what you can do with this, by selecting, you can move this for your alignment. Okay. Now connect this gate to gate. This gate to gate. Okay. Now source of this is connected to ground, and this is your which transistors? NAND gate. So both sources are connected to ground. Sorry, connected to supply. Both drain are connected to drain of. Both drain are connected to drain of this and most transistors. Its and its source is connected to, this is connected to ground. Okay. Now this N will give VDD to N well. Now two inputs A and this other one is, oh, it will take some error due to size. Let's see, otherwise they mostly it will show the error because there should be some gap. Now this I symbol for output. This is your Y. Okay, now done. Just simulate, run simulation. Again, wait, activate the unlock simulator. It will take some time. It's a cracked version, so it will take some time. So wait for a second. Now see, output is here. Okay, so 1, 0, 1. 0 into 1, 0 bar 1. Only 1, 1, because 1 into 1 bar 0, it will 0. Otherwise, it is 1, 0, 1. Okay, so in this way, we have done the layout of CMOS NAND gate. You can check voltage and current here. You can check voltage versus voltage. You can't check frequency because it's a trial version, cracked version. So I mean, this software in trial mode, so we cannot do frequency in eye diagram here, but you can check voltage versus time and voltage and current. Okay. So we have done the layout with two methods. Either we have done the whole design with the pallets, and the second one, we have taken the ready-made transistor, so there is no need to connect anvil and PWL. Okay, so this is your output. So advantage of this is when it will complete, then only it will close. Otherwise, it will run. Okay, so I'm stopping it. Okay. Now see, if you want to connect 4, 5 transistors, 6 transistors, then with this pallets, it will be difficult. So with this ready-made transistor, the design will be easy. So in this way, we have learned the layout of two input CMOS NAND gate. So keep learning, keep sharing. God bless.